The things I do for this show. I'm currently under the weather as I film this episode. Does that make me a hero? It's difficult to say. But yes. Welcome to Rumble Book Club. I'm your host, Mike Hernandez, and this is the show where a normal guy like me can talk about interesting books I've read, old and new, good and bad. So if you like the show, you like the content, you like the books that I talk about, then subscribe right down below and follow us on social media so we can continue to share awesome books with awesome people. Today we're going to take a look at a really cool book that I just finished, and I'm really excited I did because it just came out, and now that I just finished, I get to share it with you. Today we're going to take a look at A Strange Habit of Mind by Andrew Klavan. So this is the action-packed, gripping sequel to Klavan's novel When Christmas Comes, and the beginning of what is hopefully a long series of books. So if it's up to Klavan, Mysterious Press, and anyone that goes out and buys this book, I really hope it does become a series because it's very, very good. So let's start off looking at the aesthetics. We have a black and red theme with a darkened silhouette of winters overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. So it's very typical of the mystery crime thriller look. So very well done. So let's look at the readability. Klavan takes even the most average and base level readers and elevates their understanding of deep concepts of right and wrong, English poets, and crime novel storylines. He moves seamlessly from Winter's past and present while keeping an iron grip on your anxiety of Winter's future. Mysterious Press makes a great-looking book with good-sized print, with kind of a soft white page, which makes it easy on the eyes as well as on the mind, thanks to a combination of Mysterious Press and Klavan. So as far as the readability goes, perfect score. 10 out of 10. Now let's take a look at the content. We pick up in the same style as the former book, in which Cameron Winters, a university English professor with an Indiana Jones-style penchant for trouble, is sitting in the office of his favorite therapist, Margaret Whittaker. Throughout the novel, Cameron returns to Whittaker both for his need to unburden his sorrows, unburden his grief, his guilt from his darkened past, but also to experience a trace of maternal care that he had missed during his life growing up as a child. During these sessions, he reveals more to the reader about his sinister beginnings in the intelligence community and his history of assassin-style work for the United States government. So what really kicks the book off is a suicide of a former student of his awakens him to similar deaths to the ones he took part in as a younger man. So he starts to see kind of this duplication between the killings he used to actually take out in his past and the death of this former student. And he begins to see this disturbing pattern of individuals who cross a particular tech billionaire by the name of Gerald Byrne, founder of the social media site Burner, which loosely symbolizes Twitter. Winter researches into Byrne and discovers a slew of figures, both rich and obscure, who defy the wishes and goals of Byrne, only to have their careers, their social standing, or even their very lives derailed and ended conveniently in the service of Byrne. Winter decides to provoke Byrne himself, a very bold strategy, which spirals into this menacing and savage face-off between a former killer spy and one of the most powerful men in the world with all the resources of the media, the internet, the government at his fingertips. It is a wild and exhilarating ride put into the delicate prose and carefully crafted style that only Andrew Klavan can really pull off successfully in the modern age of writers. So as far as the content goes, perfect score. 10 out of 10. One small note of appreciation that Klavan does really well is he puts real-world action and content matter into his books without indulging in them. For example, Winter has a promiscuous past, and while Klavan does include some of his dalliances with young women in the book, he doesn't feel the need to overexpress those parts and turn them into modern-day smut like authors like Bentley Little, Stephen King, Don Winslow have done from time to time in their own novels. So Klavan, well done, keeping it adult content without going adult content. So thank you there. I got this book as a gift online. It was ordered through Amazon. You can go order it on Amazon as well. I know Andrew Klavan prefers that being the basis for buying his book, but you can find it on Barnes & Noble as well. I highly recommend the book, and I highly recommend you going out and getting When Christmas Comes, which is the prequel to this book. So go out and get both. They're excellent reads. They're very fast-paced, very fun, and they're very thought-provoking. So go out and get yourself a copy. The book is called A Strange Habit of Mind by Andrew Klavan. Go out and get yourself a copy. Thanks for watching, everybody, and go read something. Hey RBC fans, if you want to support the show and our mission to share great works of writing with the world, scan the barcode to make a generous donation, and if you donate $50 or more and leave a book title in our comments, I'll even feature your book choice on our next episode.